open up my chat. That was like literally the only thing I need to do. Oh. Alrighty. Perfect. So, hello everyone. Happy Sunday. We are going to be working on soldering more stuff today. Now, earlier I was preparing all of my other stuff for all my orders that I got yesterday. I need to make more of the little, where are they? They're under my mic, of course. I need to make more of these thingies, these little loops. So we're gonna start the stream by making some of those, warm up, and then we'll get into the actual exciting soldering. So I'm just gonna stop wasting time and go ahead and get into it. Now I need to make at least 40 of these. I say at least because it'd be better to make like 80. I don't want to bore everyone though, so we'll see how many we do. I'll move this so you can actually feel like you're a part of the creation process. So I hope everyone's Sundays are going well so far. I have been just working on kind of the like boring stuff today for my shop updates. Let me move this. Make it a little. There we go. Hello! Yes, they are the tiniest little pieces. So these are for the strawberries. So they're like the little leaves, like such. Just the tiniest little strawberry leaves you ever did see. Very small. So yeah. Luckily I have almost all of them foiled, although I just counted and I only have 18 and I should have, oh no, I should have 18, just kidding. I keep forgetting about the ones that I already made, so, hey, oops. Whoopsie diddly daisy. So these, like I said, are how I connect them to the hemp cord that I braid. So like these little things will come out of the sides like this, and they'll just provide little handles basically. I'm gonna stick with the music that I know that is like copyright strike friendly, like not copyrighted, which is this like dark synthwave artist. I've been playing like stream friendly music playlists on Spotify and they're not stream friendly at all. So that's really annoying. It's fine, but it's still annoying. So we're just gonna listen to some dark synthwave. How is your Sunday going, Renee? Relaxing, I hope. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oops, sorry. I have noise adjustments on, so theoretically it shouldn't have been that loud, but we'll see. I don't know. I did some audio testing before I got on the stream, and my soldering fan was very loud, so we try, right? We try. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. One pile down. So we had our shop update yesterday, which is why I'm doing all of this. Still have a bunch of stuff to solder, but it's okay. we're not stressed about it. I had my shop update yesterday. I sold out of the feathers in less than 10 minutes, which almost made me cry. I was very, very happy about that. I was a little bit worried about the feathers, but everyone seemed to really love them. So that was good. Our moth got claimed within 3 minutes, which was just mind-blowing to me. It was the biggest piece that I had ever offered in my general sales, and people apparently just loved it. So that's what I was working on this morning, all the packaging for all of my orders. I wrote all my thank you notes this morning as well. And I got some new stamps for my thank you notes, so they're looking super, super precious. I have like this little sunflower stamp, and I got this strawberry stamp years ago, and it's perfect because I sold a bunch of strawberries this time. So I stamped little strawberries in all of the thank you notes that ordered strawberries. And yes, it is very awesome. Hello, Mary. How are you doing? 2, 6, 7. Also, hey, Nightingale. We're doing tedious things before we start soldering. So I have to make all of these before we get into soldering, because otherwise I'll have to just like stop what I'm doing in the middle of soldering to make these little ring things. How many did 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Nine. So I'll get into like the kind of interesting, exciting stuff once we get all this done. 10. See, look, we're already halfway there. Look at us go. Thank you, thank you. I was so nervous. It always is very nerve-wracking before a shop update. I still have quite a few things available. But like the things that I was kind of put the most effort into, those are the ones that sold. I'm happy. Also, hello, Lord Vader. I hope everyone is having a super wonderful Sunday. Does anyone have any fun plans for today? I'm just working. We're just gonna be working all day, so. Nothing new on my end. Let me check a setting real quick. Yeah. Okay. Hello! Avoiding mowing. We've got so much rain. Ugh. Mowing is the worst part of the summer. I'm in Florida, so we have to mow every week, at least once it gets into the rainy season, so I understand your struggle. And also, hello from sunny Florida. How's it going? Stop. I'm sorry. I probably butchered your name. I got glass grinding. I gotta be doing for some little succulents, but the rain's making me feel lazy. Oh no! Little succulents. We're gonna potentially be soldering some little succulents today as well, so we can work on our succulents together. I'll tell you what, grinding is just my least favorite thing. Just my least favorite thing. Someone, I forget who it was in my stream sometime last week, and they're like, grinding was my favorite, and now it's not. Because it's just like so uncomfortable, and it's just like you get glass everywhere. It is, I think that means it's raining where you're at. It is super hot and sunny here, so I'm a little bit jealous of all these people that it's raining where you're at. It's been very dry here, which has been kind of nice, but whoops. Like yesterday, it was pretty nice. We went on a bike ride and we left pretty early in the morning. We got out of here basically right after I posted my shop update stuff. We flooded. Oh no! Where are you at, Mary? I know like Texas was getting a lot of rain this past weekend, but I think there's like storms moving through. I wish it would just go ahead and hit us. We need some rain. All my grass is all dried up and yellow. Kansas. Potentially part of like the same front if there's like a big front moving across the country. I could not live in Kansas just because of the tornado stress. Like, and I know people say like, oh, but you guys have hurricanes, but like hurricanes, like you know they're coming, right? I'm in Texas, so I understand the heat. Please take our rain. Yes, please. Although, if we take your rain, then it will officially be Florida summer, which is horrendous. So, we had to do a water rescue Friday night. Oh no. Hey, how's it going? Serious rains, huh? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Oops, I did too many. I'll start a new pile. We'll just keep going. I spent 13 years in North Carolina. Ooh, where in North Carolina? I grew up in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I moved back in 2007 though. We moved to Florida, I think 2007. And I lived in North Carolina from when I was like 2 until I was in 7th grade. I don't know how old I was, 13 maybe. Wake Forest. Oh, that's like the same place? Like, we had Wake Forest in Winston-Salem. Are there multiple locations? Hello! Crispy crunchy glass here in East Central Florida. Oh, very nice! East Central. I am in West Central Florida. Hi from Netherlands. Hello! Polishing some glass right now. I'm probably gonna try to polish some glass. 2, 4, depending on how much we get through. I didn't mind the hurricanes, it was the tornadoes with the hurricanes. Yeah, I don't remember much of the weather there. I lived in New York briefly when I was very young, and like I remember only snow, but I remember in North Carolina how hot it was. I remember how hot the summers were. I don't ever remember getting hurricanes. Like, I don't think we were far enough inland that it was fine. Wake Forest or Winston-Salem is like in the Piedmont, so it's like in the lower mountains. So I think this is good. Let's start with this. Let's just like this playlist. So this is on Spotify, his name is Carl Casey, Carl with a K. He also goes by White Bat Audio. He actually does the music he did the music for my friend's game, which is Diluvian Ultra. And all of his music is really cool, but it's all streamer friendly too. So if you stream, you can have some like high quality dark synthwave metal type music for that. Yes, yes. Yeah, I think they discovered his music. I don't know how the interaction happened. They really liked his music potentially, and then he ended up making all the music for Diluvian Ultra. So if you're into spooky, retro-looking first-person shooter type games, that theoretically should be out in like the end of this year. Very cool. It's too spooky for me. I'm not very good at first-person shooters. Not very good at all. But I tried. I tried on his stream one time and I was like just screaming. It was embarrassing. Yes, I paint the glass first. You cannot foil and then paint. You have to paint because to set it, you bake it in the oven, or at least the paint that I use. So I grind the glass, get it all to the shape that I want, paint it, and then foil it after it's set in the oven. One pile down. This is ugly. My friend's game that I was just talking about too, actually the way that I met the guy, that is my friend, is he was streaming, and in the game there's these stained glass windows that are like really intricate, spooky looking, and I was like, oh, I make stained glass, I love those, and it's like the vibe is like super gothic, and that's like how I met him. And the whole game has like a bunch of stained glass. So I'm thinking about doing like a Diluvian Ultra stained glass at some point. Inspired. I think that would be really cool. Awesome. Hey Neil. Today we're just getting some of these things made before we start soldering our strawberries. We're gonna solder strawberries, succulents, and luckily I finished all the mushrooms on Friday because the mushrooms are sold out the last I looked. So those will be super easy. I just have to polish them and then get them packed up. Most people ordered multiple things though, so I have to make sure I finish everything before I can just start packaging things. I think there's maybe like 2 or 3 people that just ordered 1 mushroom. So, do it, yeah! Yes, I really want to. It's hard to find time for personal projects, but eventually, one day, I will find time for some personal projects. Maybe someday. How are you doing today, Neil? What you up to? Crafting? Also, if you hear loud noises in the background, I do apologize. My significant other is a personal trainer and he has a client over right now, so they're doing deadlifts from the sounds of it, so very loud thunking noises just in the background. I'm pretty far away from the garage, but I can still hear it. Shakes the whole dang house. So many pieces. Hi, Kuya. How are you? Yes, we're in like tedious tiny mode today. How do you not get burned out? When I do a lot of One Piece for a long time, I just get burned out and don't want to touch glass for a few days. I do get burned out, but the trick is that I have just grown accustomed to it and I just am used to it now. So there's definitely times where I just have to like drop it and do something else. That's kind of the saving grace of my shop updates is I do so many different things that if I get tired of one thing, then I can just kind of set it down and move to something else. If I'm really, really burnt out, then I will try to just do something else entirely, work on, you know, outlines, work on social media stuff. But it's hard. It is hard. I understand the struggle. But I mean, like the honeycomb stuff, I have made so many honeycombs in my life at this point. I have a group of friends that I talk to on Discord pretty much all day, every day, with some exceptions. What was I saying? Some exceptions, but talking to people and like being basically in like a phone call all day makes it a lot better. So, you know, they'll be like playing video games and I can kind of watch them play video games. Let's see, I'm not good, my fan broke. My God, Kuya, you're going to die. How are okay, hold on, let's back up. Been making model garden, gluing stuff together while it dries, watching signs. Ooh, signs! That spooked me so much as a kid, but then when I went back and watched it, it's kind of corny. I would be afraid to not love the craft anymore. Well, there is an aspect of that it kind of does, like, I mean, you know, making hundreds of hexagons for my like honeycomb clusters, it does get kind of tedious, it does get kind of old. You guys don't see the like frustration. I don't obviously post about that very often on social media, but there's days where I'm just like, I can't do this right now, I'm done, and I'm just like mad about it. Like I'll cut my fingers a whole bunch, like just like what was it, last Friday, every finger, these 6 fingers, every single one had an extremely deep cut from me grinding all day. And at the end of the day, I was like, I literally can't. I'm just so angry right now. My fingers hurt. So there's days where like I go through stuff that I obviously don't show and I get kind of tired of doing things, but at the same time, like this is my job, right? So I just kind of have to like get over it. It has been like a learning experience though. Learning of ways to keep it interesting and learning of ways to really kind of just like a lot of stuff you have to just distract yourself if you're doing a mass scale like what I do. So Discord helps. I have to put legs on little table, which is about a foot square. And have 1,000 bits of for pouring resin. Ooh. Yeah, I agree. Kuya is right. There's some days too where like I have to do stuff like this where I'm just like making a bunch of strawberries, but they're really cute at the end of the day. And I love making just like really cute things and I love being able to share that with people. So while it gets a little tedious, I still love making things that other people love. And it's very rewarding to hold something that you've created in your hand. Even if you've made 100 of them, you're like, dang, this looks good. So a little bit of mindset, a little bit of distraction, you know, it's a learning process though. I'm not perfect. I still get frustrated and still get tired, obviously. I'm human. I know. I wish there were emotes on YouTube too. I really want some emotes, but I don't think that there's literally anywhere that I can have emotes. Like DLive, I don't think I have enough followers to do emotes or stickers. I don't remember how many it is to do them on there. So when are you going to get a new fan, Kuya? I hope soon, so you don't die of heat. The heat. I'm literally burned out. Yeah, you could. There's no way. I can't be creative when I'm like physically uncomfortable. I can try, and I'll usually be okay as long as I can complain about it a little bit. But it's not unbearably hot in my house right now. It's probably like 79 in this room right now. I'm waiting for PayPal to experience some Xfury? What? I tried rewinding the fan's motor earlier. Sadly, it's super dead. Oh, no. Bless you. Bless you, child. I wish you the best of luck. Okay, that's good. We got all that done. These were hiding from me, so we're gonna foil these real quick, and then we can finally get into the soldering. Oh, transfer. Duh. Huh. It was all those E's. All those E's threw me for a loop. Bless your child. Strawberry! Yes! Lots of strawberries. These are all going to be strawberries. Every single pile. We're just finishing up foiling some of the leaves, and then we're gonna get into the soldering. Good. Good, good. Man, if I lived where you live, I would have a backup fan. I would have 2 backup fans. Like, a fan going out where you are is game over. Game over. When now I just have to make sure I'm not a dingus and accidentally solder some of the non-iridized leads to iridized, you know, like, because I'm doing regular glass, which is non-iridized, and then there's 10 iridescent ones, so 10 and 10. So I just have to make sure I check all of the pieces, make sure everything is where it's supposed to be, so I don't have to go back later and rip it apart and take more time to ship things. I hope to get into stained glass soon. Ooh. Do you think you would get like a beginner kit? Working in my garage right now, very nice. These, I'm assuming what you're talking about. These are the little, like the little jump rings. So they're gonna get soldered in. It's hard to see. They're gonna get soldered in the sides, and that's what the hemp cord is going to attach to, so they can like hang. I had some requests to have it be on both sides so it doesn't like twirl around. Has it like, you know. I don't know why I can't think of words today. I feel like I can't talk right now. Some days I feel like I'm sharp as a tack, and then other days I'm just like, duh, 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 duh. Yes. Yes. Here. So like this. How you see there's little rings that's attached to? That's what they're for. Like for the mushroom, it's going to be more secure in the long term if they're coming out of the sides like this versus if it was attached to like just the top here, because it's incorporated into the solder line back here. So more secure. Gonna last much longer. I don't know. I know beginner kits could cheap materials, but I'm not afraid to piece a kit together. What do you suggest? It really depends. So there's some really good beginner kits out there. The one that I always recommend, if you would prefer to just have everything put together for you, the one I prefer is there's some listed on anythinginstainedglass.com that's not sponsored. Trust me, I've tried to get some coupon codes and they just like don't want to, but it's fine. I will still order from them. They have a really good beginner kit, and they use the same materials as what I use. It's not just cheap stuff, right? So what they've done is piece together all of their materials and just taken off kind of like a discount. Now, if you want to piece your own together and get some used materials, you can definitely do that. And just find a list of beginner what you need to get started and then piece your own together. So you could even go to that website, look at their beginner kit because they list everything that's inside of it, and you could say, okay, let's go through the list, let's get some grozing pliers, let's go through the list, let's go find a used grinder on Craigslist. So my friend who does stained glass too, or she like started getting into it, she pieced her own together, or she like theoretically pieced one together for $250. And that was, I think, with her getting all new stuff, like if she just finds it online. So you can definitely do it for a lot cheaper though. I'm sure you could go to like an estate sale if you're into going to estate sales and finding used stuff. So there's definitely a lot of options. Yeah, definitely start with some easy stuff if you do get into it. Alright, so we have all of our little pieces, so we're gonna go ahead and start getting these set up so we can solder them. I'm gonna be double checking that all of the foil looks good, so there's not any pieces that are overlapping, and I'm also going to be checking to make sure everything is burnished properly, meaning there's no wrinkles in the foil. Yes, Facebook Marketplace, also a very, very good place to start. Now, I had really bad luck with local people. Like there was one guy that I was trying to get glass from. I like posted like in Nextdoor, which is the neighborhood app, and he was like, I was like, well, how much do you want for it? And he's like, I have so much that I can't even tell you. You have to come look at it. And I was like, he's like, it's vintage, so it's premium. So I knew he was gonna try to like charge me a bunch. And I was like, okay, well, I just got started, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that. He's like, well, what we could do is every time you make a sale, you pay me a certain amount. And I was like, dude, shut up. He was like, we can make this deal and then I can get richer. And I was like, so you're saying you're rich and you're trying to ask some like starving new artist to give you part of their profit. So I just didn't respond. I just did not respond to that one. You can get glass and I can get richer. That's what he said. And I was like, I don't like you. So I ghosted him. I did it. Shameless ghosting. There's one little strawberry. We'll put you down here. 2 little strawberries. Yeah, like what? Why? You can get glass and I can get richer. I was like, I just don't like you. Cause it was in the Nextdoor app, I rent a house that's in like a pretty nice neighborhood, right? And I was hoping that there'd be some old people who would have mercy on me, who like their arthritic hands made it so they can't do stained glass anymore, and they'd like give me a deal or something. You know, wishful thinking, but that's what I was hoping. It was literally me. I just started my business and I was like very, very, you know, I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money. I was still willing to, but like, I was like, just tell me the price. Like, just tell me if I can come and afford your glass. My God. Anyway. So be careful of like cocky old people. I'm not saying anything bad about old people. I love me some old people, but okay, that's iridescent. That's iridescent. These I don't think are iridescent. So we'll take these. Trying to get those dimes, yes. You know, hey, I can't argue with that, right? He's just trying to hustle. It's a valid point. But also a valid point is I live in a neighborhood that the houses are pretty expensive, so I figure you can spare me some glass. I'm old. You're not old. This guy was like in his 70s, probably, from the looks of his picture. I'm sorry if any of my viewers are 70 and you're 70 years young. So yeah, you can piece your own kit together. Anyway, that was a far digression from the original question. Where did it go? I dropped a piece. Oh, it's gone forever. My lord. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Yay! We're good. We found it. 70 is the new 50. Heck yeah. If I was doing a stained glass class got canceled due to COVID, then I got an app of my saying he had a bunch of scrap glass for me from a former student. I got lucky on that. Nice. That is very nice. I love discount glass. Love it. Honestly, most cities have glass places. You'd be kind of surprised. I'm sure you've looked. But like Kansas City, I forget who I was talking to. They were from Kansas City and they were like, I'm trying to find glass. Like I looked it up. There's like 12 stained glass stores in Kansas City. Now, if they're still open by now, who knows? This was early 2020. I don't know how Kansas was with like locking down and stuff. All for free, crates full. Ooh, just realized what all those bits are. Yes. They're the little leaves. I think they are as well. I love these little strawberries. I'm very happy with them. Very happy with my strawberries. Ha! I said what I said. Ooh, my spine. Let's just focus. I'm gonna focus on the non-iridescent ones first, and then we'll do the iridescent ones. Just so I don't have like a million strawberries and get overwhelmed. Hey, Kuma! Glad everyone likes my pun. Okay, there's that. Let's put this over here, out of my way. Let's put these over here so they're all out of the way. These piles, they don't need to be in multiple piles anymore. We can just put them up here. This can go over here. This is not needed. Not needed right now. We can put these here. We can put this here. Alrighty, great. We need to wear our safety gear because we are soldering. If any of you are doing stained glass and you're not wearing safety goggles or big old man glasses like what I have, you're doing it wrong. Safety first. Now that I have that out of the way, we're gonna get our flux. I already wetted my sponge. This might be loud for like 10 seconds-ish while it learns what the sound is. Like I said, theoretically, it'll cancel out the noise. Theoretically. So, fan is on. I think it canceled it out though. It looks pretty low. Or at least like kind of muted it a little bit more. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna put my flux on here so we can start tacking everything together. Oh, free glass is the best glass. Free anything, really. Let me grab my gloves, my glovies. I like to have these plastic gloves on underneath my soldering glove. Just because I don't like the flux to get all over my fingers. This is just a personal preference. I've had tons of stained glass artists say like, oh, you don't have to wear gloves when you're working with the solder. I just feel like I should. I feel like you do. I feel like it's a better idea. Hello, past life. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you.
Ice cream.
Hey, Kitty. Thank you so much for the ice cream. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Having a nice, relaxing Sunday. Okay. I'm doing very well. We're just soldering up some strawberries. I'm gonna, before we get super into it, I moved my camera up, but I'm gonna move it back down because what I'm doing is so tiny. I feel like it is better to be able to see it more closely. So give me just a moment to get this all situated. Sorry. Okay. There's that. My lamp isn't out in the way. There we go. Oh, you're crooked. You're crooked. There we go. Stop making the camera move so much, fan. Whatever. It's so annoying. But it is what it is. Maybe we can move over. That's about as good as it's gonna get. Alright. So now that I have everything tacked, I can go ahead and we can start doing the actual soldering. These guys really have not much going on with the soldering. It's basically just doing this little connection part with the leaves and then doing the edges. Most of the soldering is coming from beating the edges. So someday, hopefully soon, I'll get a camera arm for the camera and then I can like have it like right over the business. So be the coolest views ever. The coolest. Aw, strawberry tree. Love it. Also, thank you. I'm glad you like them. These I made for my shop update that I had yesterday. So I'm a full-time stained glass artist, and about every 2-3 months I do a full shop update where I make a bunch of stuff, usually kind of themed. There wasn't too much of a theme this last time, but I made a bunch of like tiny things. So I guess that was kind of the theme. And there was a lot of like rainbow stuff too. It was a very colorful update. So I had that yesterday. I think I have maybe 3 or 4 strawberries left that haven't been purchased. I made a bunch of little tiny mushrooms. All of those are gone. So we are staying very busy, which is wonderful. We love being busy. See, these little guys, they don't really even take that long at all. I think the mushrooms probably take longer. And I think I have these little like potted plant things. They probably take the longest just because they have the most like little tiny weird pieces. Getting through it. I've seen your online portfolio. The kingfisher hummingbird is the best. Can be a colored light. Yes. Yeah, the hummingbird, that one is like a total hit. People love the hummingbird. I made a bunch for Mother's Day and people just adored them. Just loved them. The first one I made was for my grandparents because they have a garden and just like love birds and hummingbirds and stuff. I'll probably be making more hummingbirds in the near future. I'd like to make some other variations too. Of like different birds and stuff, different little cute things. Alright, let's move this out of here. Yeah. Beautiful. There are literally hundreds of colors too. Let's see if we can move on to that. Definitely. There's some, there's a black hummingbird that I really like. I don't know how well it would sell if I made it, but I've thought about making just like some kind of general cute like cardinal type things. My next thing, my next project that I have planned is kind of a secret. I don't want to divulge exactly what it is, but it has to do with more feathers because people really like them. So I'm going to build upon that and do some more feathers. So I have some very, very exciting, cool things hopefully planned for the future. And like I said, I'm not gonna say exactly what it is because I want it to be a surprise. But it's gonna be neat. I'll tell you that much for free. Alrighty. Very talented. Oh, very nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, feel free to lurk. We'll just be chit-chatting, doing some crafts. Also, thank you. This artist is pretty good. I like his music a lot. Hey, Holly, how's it going? Thank you, thank you. How are you doing today? Happy Sunday. Hope your day is going well so far. Alright, I'm going to take my glove off. So now what we're going to do is attach all of these little rings that we made earlier. So I'm just going to grab a pile. I'm going to pull them all over here actually. Ooh. Do one of them with small feathers. Ooh, very detailed. I was thinking about just doing kind of like keeping this single feather thing going and just making one more detailed. Just finished playing Harry Potter Clue with my daughter and her friend. Pretty fun. Very nice. Very nice. Huh. These are so freaking cute, I just want to vomit. Ridiculous. Ooh. I started having wrist issues again after 2 years of not having any. I have chronic tendonitis in my right wrist, and it's back. She's back with a vengeance. Currently playing Minecraft on the Switch. Oh, I love me some Minecraft. Love it. Love it. I think it was kind of... Come on, stop curling up. My makeshift cushion, seat cushion. It doesn't really help, unfortunately. It does, like, I could wear one, but it kind of just like mentally makes me feel better. I think it more just has to do with like so much injury that has happened to this wrist. Okay, that's better. Whew. I grab a few. How far out is this? These are pretty dang far out, I'll tell you what. Pretty dang far out. Oh my goodness, hello! All the way in Korea! Wow! Welcome. We are just working on some strawberries. Little glass strawberries. Something else that was funny when it happened was when bowling with a dozen mates and stepping on the wood floor. Oh no, it's very, very slick. Very slick. There we go. Morning. nice. Do you post on social media? I love seeing other people's work, so if you do, I would love to see it. I don't like how far out that is. Love to fix that. Hey Annie, how's it going? Hello, hello. What about doing a few of those emoji faces, like the strawberry? Well, I might be able to do that. Most of my followers are very like into like nature and stuff though. I think it'd be funny to do like a zucchini maybe, or like something, or like the eggplant or whatever. The poop. The poop. I could do that as, I would probably do that as a custom request. But I don't know if I would make that for a general update. Who knows? I might be missing out on a lot of money. Who knows? The eggplant. Yes, the eggplant. Alright, good, we got that down. Got it. The kids on film have tinfoil hats now. That movie seriously scared me so much when I was a kid. It was ridiculous. Like when the alien runs across the, where it's like the home video from the birthday party in Mexico. And like the alien like walks past the hedges. That terrified me. I screamed. I was a kid. My brother, I like remember vividly. I was so scared. I hated it. Oh, okay. What? How did that happen? Stop. For anyone curious, we're talking about the movie Signs. The Mel Gibson movie. Perfect. Onward. I need like 6 hands. This is ridiculous. I don't have enough hands for this. The strawberries are $19 is what I put them at, plus shipping. I think. I do not ship internationally though. I do ship to Canada, but shipping to Belgium and everything, there's like the taxes. I do special orders to other countries, but my general shop updates, the shipping varies so much, like the price, that I can't offer it. I don't, there's stained glass artists that are like free shipping internationally, and I'm like, what? Some countries it costs like $40 to ship. What do you mean? Free shipping internationally. Making me look bad. Yeah. I shipped one thing to Belgium one time, and I didn't know that there's a tax on anything over 22 euros. And they got a bill for like $35. I'm just gonna say dollars. 35, and she was like, what the heck? Some stuff can be 95 quid from America to Britain on Etsy and eBay. Yeah, for the shipping, yes. Yes. I mean, the shipping for these would cost as much as the product itself. So it's so hard. I don't know how international people do it. Like, I don't know how. I've ordered stuff from the UK and the shipping was free, and it was like something I don't know. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. Hi. Oh, okay. Here we go. Say hello.
Hello? No. Annie?
Ooh, European Union will end the 22 European in July. Heck yeah. Well, I'm definitely going to be making more tiny fruits for the future. So, like, I can make tiny watermelon. How cute would that be?
That would be cute. I'm gonna head over to Christine's,
Okay.
so I'm gonna try to be back at a decent time.
Okay.
Right?
Here. Let me hold on 1 second, stream. Someone said hello, big guy.
Hello.
Listed as a gift. That's why I hardly ever order from the States. Sucks so bad. Yeah, exactly. It's like the shipping costs are ridiculous. Ridiculous. Hold on 1 second, stream. Yes? Okay. Yeah, no. Nina has mange. Let's not. We're getting through it, y'all. We're getting through it. Our little strawberries. Strawberries. I will tell him that you say hi. He's gonna go see his sister for the afternoon. She got a new apartment, so he's gonna go say hi to her, see the new place, have some dinner. Oh, let's not go to a new playlist. Let's see. Yay, this is a very long playlist by the same artist, so this is great. Last one. That's fine. Okay, so now that these are all attached, what we are going to do is make them pretty. So I'll put my gloves back on. And I'm just applying a nice even layer of flux over the whole piece, trying to get it on the edges as well, just so when I go to bead the edges, it's nice and easy. There we go. That is applied. Now, go ahead and grab this. Let's start making them pretty. I also like to make sure that I seal the little rings so they can't come undone. So I just soldered these little guys so they're firmly connected. I'm gonna end up bending some of these downwards a little bit just so they're not overlapping the leaves as much, but we'll get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Looking about 200 quid on screen. Hope I can sell that much for my side tables and coaster. Are you talking about full-size side tables or tiny ones? Like your model ones or your big ones? Biggish ones about the side that board you use. Work on as I can. Easiest to make bigger later. Gotcha. Oh, I forgot to get this part. We're getting through it, y'all. I'm sorry I have no commentary on anything. I'm just kind of like focused on this. Basically, like the main topics that are in my brain at any given time are, I talk about ad nauseum, so there's certain things that I just like, I won't talk about homesteading today. I won't talk about dandelions today. No chickens today. Although, what I will say, now that I'm thinking about it, is that I visited my friend yesterday, as I was talking about on Friday, and I saw her goats, and I absolutely adore them so much. And I can't wait to have goats of my own one day. They're so cute. They're just the best little critters. That's ugly. There we go. It's already 3:30? When did I start? What the heck? How long have I been streaming for? I thought I started at 1. Did I start at 2? What time? What year is it? Jesus. Oh no, I think I started at like 1:30. No! I knew that was gonna happen. Dummy McDumdum over here. Dummy McDumdum. I melted too much. No. It's okay. We fixed it very, very quickly. Speed of light. Alright, so now that we have all of these done, we can go ahead and start doing all of our edges. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with the one that I just finished. Have my awkward little solder right here. Maybe I'm starting to... Whoa! Our goal is a nice even bead all the way around the edge, as best as we can at least. Sometimes it's a little hard with these rounded sides, but that's why we said we do our best. The leaves are a lot easier because they're just pretty flat. Yeah, that movie gave me nightmares when I was a kid. Like, that genuinely scared me as a child. That's like, I know I talked about it last week, but we watched Terminator 2, and we watched the Indiana Jones movies. I know you were here for that conversation, Neil. And, like, kids should not be watching that. I guess, like, it makes them tough or something, but... Brian told me that he had nightmares as a child about the Indiana Jones movies. It's like their faces will like melt off and stuff. It's wild. Too wild. One done after what feels like hours. I'm gonna try to get everything shipped out by Wednesday. Normally I try to do it by Tuesday, but I'm taking a more relaxed approach to life in general. My shipping is set to 3 to 5 business days, so that is plenty of time if I get it shipped out on Wednesday. Is just being finicky as all get out. I'll tell you what, there's like too much solder on this one part and it's just being irritating. Hello, welcome back. You haven't missed much. I've just been kind of zoned out working and we've all just had like kind of jam out to some to some synthwave. I was saying that I have exhausted all of my normal topics, such as homesteading and goats. So we're just working. Just working. I think I'm also a bit tired. We went biking yesterday. I went and saw my friend, and I'm very introverted, so for me, like a whole Saturday is the only day that I take off. So if it's like a really busy day, I won't necessarily have time to like recharge my little introvert batteries. Hey Noctis, how's it going? So yesterday, I don't think I had much time to like recharge my brain, especially this last week. I'm pretty sure I worked 10 hours at least every day this last week. So trying to get everything finished for this update. So I was a little tired yesterday, a little tired today now because I didn't have time to properly veg and do nothing. Normally Saturdays we go biking and then we come home and we just like couch lock for like sometimes just for the rest of the day. Like we'll get home maybe at 12 and then just be dead until we go to sleep. Just play video games, watch X-Files, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, this last week, very busy, but you gotta do what you gotta do, and then I think I'm going to, once I get everything shipped out, I do have one commission that I need to work on, but I'm going to give them the expectation that it might take me like 2 weeks or so to get it finished, just so I can kind of give myself a little break, give me some time to recuperate. Relax a bit. Yeah. Yeah, this last week I was working, I would start working somewhere around 7:30 to 8 a.m. And then I think the only day I didn't stream was Tuesday. But every stream I would be streaming until maybe about what, like 8? So 8 to 8, and then I take about an hour and a half break for lunch, and just like generally I'll kind of chill like halfway through the day. I'm my own personal coach, motivator. I refuse to be lazy. If I have any lazy days, I'm like, you're being too lazy, which is not healthy, but you have to do them. You have to be lazy sometimes. No, not really. I don't really do much big stuff because I just don't enjoy it as much. The next commission I have is actually a bigger piece. So it'll be my first, like, this one is probably the biggest one I'll have ever done, and I'll see how I feel about it. There's just a lot of stress associated with bigger pieces, right? So if something cracks, if something you drop it, if something goes wrong, there's a lot more of kind of urgency or heartbreak, I would say, a lot more heartbreak if something goes wrong versus like if I drop one of these and crack it, I'm just like, whatever. It's take me 45 minutes to make another one, so it's not a big deal. But I will be doing a window in August as well for one of Brian's family members. They're like redoing their home and they have a Victorian home, so they want me to do one of their transoms, which is for people who are not familiar with that, it's basically a window that's above a door inside a home. So a lot of the Victorian homes, they had transoms above all the doors, so you could open them all up and get really good airflow throughout the house. So I'll be doing one of those, which I think will be really fun. But I have to ship it. It's spooky. I don't know, it's gonna be like 3 feet tall or wide. I need to take a class in lead cane. That's next on my list. I do as well. You can make windows out of Tiffany style. Like my grandpa has done some in Tiffany style and they did just fine, like for transoms he's made. So I'll probably pick his brain for what he did, because I know his were all Tiffany style. I don't think he ever did anything leaded. It's gonna be, the one in August is gonna be about the width of a door. So, I don't know, I forget, you guys use feet, don't you, in the UK? It's gonna be like 3.5 feet-ish. Oh my god. Today. Don't feel like dealing with this kind of stuff today. it's gonna be 31 inches, 3 feet. I think 31. Yeah, I think they said 31, so it's just under 3 feet. Oh wait, no, they said 37. Yeah, they said 37 inches. I think they have like really giant doors. Sorry. So it's just over 3 feet. I have to look at it again. I don't remember. I talked to him like 2 months ago. I'm sorry. Little strawberries. So yes, 31 would have been 2 foot 6 inches, but I think it was 37. Regardless, it's going to be very wide. I don't think I'll do anything leaded. I don't really feel like learning leaded ever. Plus you can get better detail with Tiffany style, so. I'm not sure. It was like a kind of quick conversation that happened back, I would say about a month and a half ago. I don't have a picture of the area. I just told them like when I'd be able to do it-ish, and gave them like, you know, if it's really big, price range and stuff. So I figured I could get pictures of the area closer to when I actually do it. That way I can make sure it fits their decor and like what they're doing for the room. He said like it's a Victorian home, which is, you know, it's old. We trust your judgment. So I'm just gonna get pictures of what the area around it looks like and then kind of go for it. Just go for it. Measure sizes too, take notes and pictures. To refer to. Yes, I absolutely will. Thank you for updating me on the Alien movie. It's like I'm watching it and not hyper focusing on strawberries. Alright, yay, we did our normal strawberries. Still have 10 more to go. I'm gonna get up and stretch my little legs. Alright, I think I'm actually gonna go and just take like a little break in general, and then probably come back and work on the other strawberries. I don't know if I'll be back on the stream. We'll see. Usually Sunday I take like a half day, even though now is usually when I call it a day anyway. So I still have a bunch to do. So I'm gonna take a little break, probably get back to work. I don't know if I'll be streaming much this week. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But anyway, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Sunday.